Well, I know I am beating a dead horse with a stick. I understand that. We continue to have problems with our trailer brakes. We've been to several dealers. As you saw in the last video that you saw last week, we thought it was fixed. As soon as we hit the road, bam, came right back, and it acted like a surge brake. So I just took my time driving. I kept several space out. I mean, the brakes still worked, but it was acting like a surge brake and like a very retarded ABS module. And so what I did is I went to another dealer up here in Bellingham, and we talked to them. They actually listened. I explained everything that was going on and the issues that I was having, and they did a more in-depth test. Now, I tested with a amp meter, voltmeter at my plugs. I was getting, with the brake pedal engaged, I would get about 2.8 volts to the actual pin. When I would engage the trailer slide here on the manual brake engage, I would get about 11.9. I know that there is a difference there, but I thought it should have been a lot closer than that. And so we took it to the Ford dealer. I actually got to talk to the tech. I actually got to talk to a master tech who specializes in Super Duties. Come to find out, long story short, we need a new trailer control module, new TCM. So we will go back tomorrow and have it installed. They have one in Seattle, and it will be up here tomorrow. And hopefully then we will get everything back to going, and hopefully the conclusion to this video will be everything's fixed and everything works perfect. So that's what we're after. So until tomorrow, cross your fingers and hope that everything comes out right, because like you guys, we're getting tired of this. But let's get it fixed, let's get a resolution, and let's give you guys the information out there. I'm more than happy to be your guinea pig. I know I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one that's having this problem with the 22s. Like I said, I've said numerous times, our 21 F350 never had this problem. We've had several problems with this 22, and I just think it's, again, it seems like every time that they change something, new body model, that it changes. The cool thing that I did find out is that the new trucks, they record everything. They date stamp and everything, so they can see every time I get a fault code, even if it's cleared out. It actually records all that history, so they were able to see every time that, and mind you, these are soft codes, so they're not showing up as a check engine light. So they're recording. It's almost like a flight data recorder. So it's recording everything that is happening, and so they have a track record, they have a data sheet of what's going on. So it's more than just even my word.
And so, at least if we can get out to you guys what we're having problems with, if you guys are having problems with it, you know you're not the only one, and you know it's truly a problem.
That's right. So we will get this thing replaced tomorrow, and then so you're going to see probably 3 days. We'll have another tie into this video for tomorrow, and then we will have a video of when we're actually hauling the camper, so that we can actually verify with towing, because the last time we had it plugged in, you know, we jacked the wheels off the ground, we spun the wheels, we hit the brake pedal, it worked. But as soon as we started driving, it just went back to the old way. So again, sorry to ramble, but we are gonna kind of tie this thing together, and we'll get back to you. Well, good morning everyone. As we said prior, we are day 2. We're actually on our way to the dealership now to drop this off, get the new trailer control module installed, and hopefully fix this issue that we've had that's just no fun, as you can greatly imagine. But before we do that, we're going to run over to a donut shop. We're going to buy, about 4 dozen donuts for the shop. They did us an absolute solid by getting us in, so we're going to reciprocate that and give them a little bit of a, diabetes, I guess. We're going to give them some donuts for getting us in and getting us taken care of. So, on with the journey. Here we go, and we'll see what happens. Well, hopefully that doesn't put them in a sugar coma. 4 dozen donuts for those guys. So, it's always good to take care of the people that take care of you. It's something I've always believed in, and one hand washes the other. Well, day 2 was a bust. I told them they're not getting donuts on day 3. What happened is, and it happens throughout anything, you've probably gotten stuff from Amazon that somebody else has opened, and not all the parts are there. Well, that's exactly what happened. The module was missing a piece, so they had to reorder it. Somebody had priorly got it and returned it. So this is now going to be a 3-day thing. Not a big deal. We're 10-15 miles away, so it's not detrimental. Yes, I get it, it's extra miles, extra fuel, but if we can get this thing fixed right the first time and not have to bounce around, then it is what it is, and we'll get it taken care of. So we'll be back tomorrow. So day 3, stay tuned. All right, so today is day 3 of trying to get this truck fixed. The second day was, as we mentioned, not really a dealership's fault. It was more somebody had used the part, or used part of the part and returned it as new, and it was missing pieces. So with the holiday, they got the new part in. It's literally gonna take them not even 5 minutes to plug this guy in. They're gonna flash some codes and send us on our way. So we will have our fingers crossed that everything works out great and everything is fixed. It sounds like this has been the problem. After they replaced the dash, something just happened. Something happened on that TCM that just will not communicate. So I'm hoping that this fixes it, and we'll let you know. Alrighty guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, so we're here at Bellingham Ford, literally in and out in 5 minutes to get that TCM replaced. So now, tomorrow's travel day, and we are going to see how it does. We'll know within the first 5 minutes. Keep our fingers crossed and everything's good to go. Well, good morning, everybody.
Howdy.
It is a rainy morning. Imagine that in Washington. Rain, right? I know. Well, we've towed, we just started towing. We've been about 5-10 miles under our belt, and it seems that was the issue. It seems like the tractor control, the trailer control module seemed to be bad. So I don't know if we got a short when it was put in. We'll let you know. We're going to kind of run this throughout the day. We got, I don't know, probably 4 hours of driving, so it'll be a good test. We're going to go through Seattle,
which is an even better test.
yeah, which will be a real good test for it. So we're going to check this out, and hopefully we finally have resolution to this stinking trailer issue. My goodness, what a nightmare this has been. So keep your fingers crossed. We'll let you know as we kind of go throughout this video. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hello,
Well,
everybody.
what did you guys think of that video? That's some fun traffic they have there in Seattle. And we didn't record all of it by any means.
Oh, no.
But as you saw, you know, a lot of stop and go traffic, and the brakes worked perfect. They worked like they did months ago.
Night and day difference.
Oh God, it was we looked at each other and go, oh, finally, you know. It was just very peaceful. So again, shout out to Bellingham Ford. Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Cole. Jeff was our service writer and Cole was our technician. Together, those guys did fantastic. They got us in that day to diagnose it and got us a part. Unfortunately, as you saw, we had to go through it a couple days, but it's a lot better than waiting 3 weeks. And as you travel full time, a lot of times you're not in the same area, so it makes it a very big challenge to try to figure out where you're going to be, where to schedule an appointment, and just
hope they listen.
Yes, exactly, like Beth said, and hope that they listen to you. I understand that, you know, not everybody has a technical background, but you still need to listen to your customer, and these guys did that and beyond. So the case of donuts, the 4 cases of donuts we gave them, was a small price to pay for the comfort that we now have. And thanks again for watching our video. This is what we found was wrong with our 22. There was actually a TCM, a bad TCM that somehow went bad. I don't know if it was from the replacement of the dash, if something happened, or just a freak thing that it just went bad. But they did fix it for us, and that's all that really matters. And we're on the road and couldn't be happier. So thanks again, and we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our videos. It means a lot to us. So we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.